Hello, good morning, Satnam, and welcome back to the next reading from the Radiance Sutras with me, Shakti Sundari. So I'm continuing on with reading from the insight verses, which are at the end of the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, and where Shiva is giving guidance to Shakti, his goddess, on the use of these meditations and how to really work with them for best effect. So he's answering her question about how to bring devotion, how to pray, how to honor the divine with these meditations and these practices then. And he is answering. So there's another part of the answer in today's insight verse. I'm going to read to you insight verse 152. Here's the Sanskrit. Svatantra ananda chit matra sara sva-atma hi sarvata aveshanam tat svarupe sva-atmana snanam iritam. And I'm going to read it again. Svatantra ananda chit matra sara sva-atma hi sarvata aveshanam tat svarupe sva-atmana snanam iritam. And then here's Lauren Roche's translation into the English. The real purification with water is to bathe in the essence of eternity and stand in your true body, stunning autonomy, luminous bliss, invisible consciousness pulsating, always in every direction. Beautiful. So, in each of these recent verses, Bhairava or Shiva has kind of countered Shakti's imagination of how worship should look, or how honoring the divine should look, and what it should entail. So for example, he says in previous verses, worship does not mean offering flowers, it means offering your heart. And then he says in Insight verse 149, the real transmutation, the most sacred offering, is to pour the elements of your body into the great void. And in the next verse he says, the real sacrifice is to let your sins be destroyed by the vast power of the universe. And now in this verse, verse 152, he says, the real purification with water is to bathe in the essence of eternity and stand in your true body, stunning autonomy, luminous bliss, invisible consciousness pulsating, always in every direction. So although we have these beautiful rituals, I've used them in my priestess training. When I was in Bali, I went to the water temple and performed a ritual purification of my body and my being by washing myself with water and setting an intention every time. So there is this ritual, and this ritual can be meaningful, it can be powerful, it can be significant, it can have effect. But as Shiva says here, the real purification with water is to bathe in the essence of eternity. So a beautiful metaphor. The essence of eternity. So infinite time, undying, everlasting life, which we connect with when we connect with our life force energy and with the expanded consciousness that can take us to. And as we bathe in the essence of eternity, which all of these meditations are a pathway or a doorway or a gateway towards, each of these different practices is a gateway to this experience of sitting in the essence or bathing in the essence of eternity. Whether it's the breath, whether it's focusing on the colors of the chakras as I did today with my online course, Awakening Your Ecstatic Potential, whether it's immersing yourself in the dance, whatever it is, immersing yourself fully in the experience. And then from that place experiencing stunning autonomy. So not just plain old simple, but stunning autonomy, the clarity of knowing of the truth of your sovereignty as a being, as this unique expression of the divine spirit in flesh, and claiming and owning your power, your wholeness, your fullness as this one. Luminous bliss, so a bliss that is so bright that you shine from within out into the world. Your light is just lighting up everything and everyone around you. Invisible consciousness pulsating always in every direction. This invisible consciousness, I think of this as the life force of Shakti, which is the consciousness of creation made manifest, the energy of which we are made, vibrating in every cell of our body and all around us. So this life force, this cosmic consciousness is constantly there, pulsating, right? The light particles dancing. And at the same time also the masculine principle, which is the vast expanse of stillness, of cosmic consciousness, of the universal mind, which is holding space for all of this to be and to dance its aliveness and beauty and pulsation in. That is it. So beautiful. So taking this to heart today, remembering to bathe in the essence of eternity, to give yourself some time to meditate, or through some other practice, finding your way to connect to a sense of timelessness and inner bliss. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and join me again tomorrow for the next reading from the Radiance Sutras. Much love and Sat Nam.